fish. There it is. That's the big one we're looking for, I think. No way, no way. Alright guys, so the day has finally come. I have been waiting for / planning this trip for probably 1 or 2 months now at least. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, which is actually probably most of you guys, basically for the last month or so I have been planning a little mini-series type of thing for my channel. And basically what I'm going to do in this series is go and find different spots on the Kalamazoo River and just basically go and try to catch a giant pike. Now, I've never really caught a truly huge pike in my life. My PB right now is 35 inches. So for this series, what we're gonna be doing is going out and we're gonna be trying to catch a pike over 40 inches. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I should probably get that out of the way. I don't know if this series is gonna be 2 episodes or 8 episodes. It really all depends on when we catch this giant pike. But I'm hoping, like I said, for one, in the 40-inch range, but I will honestly be fine with anything over my PB. So enough talking. I want to keep the intros a little bit shorter from now on. So with that said, I'll see you guys when we get to our first spot. Guys, so we have made it out here to our first spot. I'm sure you guys will recognize this spot. I've done a good couple of videos down here. But before we do start fishing, I do want to give a shout out to one person in particular. So for a little context here, basically a while ago when I was still planning this trip, I got contacted by a subscriber by the name of Joey Rusan. Now what Joey basically told me was he was a professional bait maker for pike and muskie lures, and he offered to hook me up for this trip with a few of his custom lures. So long story short, I gladly accepted his offer. We got everything worked out, and he sent me some of the best looking inline spinners and jerk baits I have ever seen. So huge shout out to Joey for hooking me up with some baits for this video. And if he has any social media links or a website or anything, I will put the links to those in the description. And with that said, I think it's time to go catch some giants. Okay guys, so to start the day off, I'm gonna be starting out with this extremely chunky looking perch mimic swim bait here. So hopefully it doesn't take us 3 days to get our first bite, and let's see if we can hook into a big pike. Alright, I think it's time for plan B. I fished that area with quite a few different baits for probably an hour or an hour and a half. And given that that place is pretty small, I would have to guess that there's probably nothing there. So I have another spot in mind, and we're going to give it a shot. It's a little bit of a bigger area, so I do have a little bit of hope that there's going to be probably some bigger fish there, and there's probably also going to be some more fish. So we're going to give that spot a try, and I'll see you guys when we get over there. All right, we are now here at spot number 2. This spot looks, I would say, about 10 times better than the other spot did. A lot more open water, and I believe if I read the website correctly about this spot, I'm pretty sure this is some sort of like, not really spillway, but just a place where water flows in, and the DNR can kind of like help fish spawn and stuff here. So I don't know, we'll have to give it a try. Oh, that was a big pike. That just swiped at my swim bait right at the bank. That was a 35 incher for sure. Holy moly. Come on, bite again, buddy. Well, I mean, you didn't even bite in the first place, but come over here again. Alright guys, so that time lapse that you just saw was actually the last 4 days worth of footage condensed into probably less than a minute. The fishing has been absolutely brutal. The closest thing we've even come to a bite was when we saw that pike that first day follow our lure in. But other than that, there has been zero action. It's been completely dead out here. Now, unfortunately, the result of me not catching anything for the past 4 days means that today's actually gonna have to be my final day out here fishing, or else I'm not gonna be able to edit this video and get it out before Saturday. So we gotta make today count, and I think I actually have a plan for today. Now, to start things off, if you guys look behind me, you can probably tell that the water is extremely silty and muddy here, and I think that's where I've been going wrong. I've been using big inline spinners and a lot of swim baits, and those are basically the worst lures you can possibly use in muddy water. So I think what I'm going to be doing today is actually switching it up a little bit, and I'm going to use some baits with a little more thump, like crankbaits and maybe even big jerk baits. So that's the base plan for now. We're going to see how it goes, and hopefully we hook up with that big pike today. Oh, fish! Oh, it's a smallie. Okay, that took so long to get a fish. 5 days. 5 days. We finally got something. I kind of figured I would catch some sort of bass, largemouth or smallmouth if I used a crankbait, but at this point I'll take anything. I hooked him right in the eye though. I really got to be careful. Stay still, buddy. I don't want you to hurt yourself. There we go. Doesn't look like his eye is too screwed up. Looks like he just basically swiped at it and then just totally missed it. We got hooked anyways. There we go, guys. First fish of our pike series. Isn't even a pike, but I'll take it. All right, see you later, buddy. Thank you for biting. Whew. Fish, there it is. Feels like a pike. We'll tighten the drag though. Oh yeah, that's a big pike. That's the big one we're looking for, I think. No way, no way. Come on. No, that's not the big one we're looking for, but it's still a good size. Okay, how am I gonna get this guy in? I have to bring him over here, aren't I? Yep. This is dangerous. There's logs everywhere. All right, get up here, bud. There it is. That's a nice one. Yeah. That is a big pike. That's way bigger than I thought. I'm gonna get my fish grips real quick. I've been using, well, it's like second cast with this bright orange jerk bait, but
oh, nice. Big boy.
It's not bad.
Come out here a lot?
Lately I have been, but this is my first time in this general area, so.
What's nice? I want to see how so.
Yeah, back of Cameron, back up.
How big is it?
30 on the dot. All right, guys, and just like that, we have finally gotten our first pike of the series. It took 5 days, and unfortunately, you guys probably didn't see the release on that fish because he actually took so long to revive that my GoPro battery died. So, yeah, unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see the release on it, but we still got our first pike, and that's all that matters. So, with that said, I'm gonna fish for 2 to 3 more hours, and we'll see if we can get another one. All right, guys, so after 5 days of fishing out here at the river, we finally got our first pike of the series knocked out. Hopefully the next episodes are gonna be a little bit more eventful, but either way, I'm still very, very happy we got a fish today. So with that said, we're gonna end the video here. Today's daily shout out goes to Thayer. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.